Welcome to part 3 of the Double Your Conversion Rate course. Before proceeding, I strongly recommend that you review the 4 conversion activators thoroughly using the downloadable material. If you haven't, please go back and take a look at those. And if you have, good, let's proceed. So guys, this is the moment you've probably been waiting for. The big question: how did we put all of this newly acquired knowledge into practice? I'm going to show you a quick sneak peek of the fully working Figma template so you can get a feel for it before I proceed with some key information. The Figma link will be at the end of this lesson. Hey guys, so here's a quick preview of the Figma file that I'll share near the end of this lesson. On the left side, we have a generic landing page template, and the purpose of this design is to suggest a layout that you can implement on your own landing page. You can also see content suggestions here. However, the real value in this Figma file is to the right. So this is a real landing page that I made that follows the 4 conversion activators. So if you've studied parts 1 and 2 of the course, you'll be able to spot some of the conversion activators that make this landing page effective. For example, in the hero section, you should be able to identify the cold traffic headline formula, as well as one of the hero image suggestions. You should also be able to spot conversion activators 2, 3, and 4. So we can see conversion activator 2 right below the hero image. Remember, conversion activator 2 refers to benefits. And then let's say that around 70% of this page is made up of conversion activator number 3, facts. The purpose of having such a long and detailed conversion activator 3 is to prove that what we're saying is indeed true. Because you can promise as much as you want, however, you'll need to prove your claims with factual information, as we saw in conversion activator number 3. So basically, the amount of factual information that you can include in a page like this is unlimited. However, remember that you should always include relevant facts, and your design should be effective at conveying all of that information in a way that doesn't make it too heavy on the eyes. So lastly, I want you to take a look at the offer, which follows the principles from conversion activator number 4. From the pricing to the value to the risk-free element. In any case, I will provide you with an explainer doc that details every single part of this landing page. Let's take a look at it. Here's the explainer doc that I will provide near the end of this lesson so you can download it. This document basically outlines each of the conversion activators in the landing page example that I provided in the Figma file. As you can see, everything's quite detailed, so you can use it as a guide for your own landing page. So let's go back to the Figma for one sec. I want to show you something. Right, so we're back here in the Figma file, and I just want to show you something. So these files, they're locked, so you can't really do anything with them. So what you can do is to just copy them. So I just selected the landing page and hit Command C. And now you just have to open your own Figma file. You can copy it and you can edit the landing page. And your designer, yes, your designer, I'll explain more about that later, can basically build your own landing page over this one. However, keep in mind that every product is different, and if you follow this design, then you won't necessarily be exactly on brand. So this is why it's key to have a good designer in your team. So that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next section of the course. I want to clear up something important about our landing page template. And no, it's not too long. A landing page is never too long. Here's why. Here's a fact. Nobody will ever refuse to convert based on the amount of information that you give them about your product. Imagine that you're buying a car. Would you be satisfied if I just told you that it's an amazing car, that it's silver, and that it has 4 wheels? Of course not. You want to know absolutely everything about the car. The engine, fuel transmission, horsepower, gearbox, drivetrain, seats, AC, interior, Bluetooth, radio, media player, right? The same applies to every product and service in the universe. The truth is that true prospects will always welcome detailed information. Long-form pages cater to those who are truly interested in what you're selling, and they are the ones who will end up converting. Those who will abandon your website will abandon it anyway, regardless of length. Remember the 80-20 principle. Do not cater to the 80% of people who are not interested in what you're selling. So how do you build your landing page? Well, let me break it to you. You, the business owner, the marketing VP, or the media buyer, shouldn't be the one actually designing and developing your landing page. What you should be doing is figuring out the 4 conversion activators for your particular product and service and then writing your landing page. You're not a landing page designer or a developer. You're a business owner, a marketer, a CMO, a media buyer. It's going to take you too much time to learn web design, Figma, and web development. So, don't waste your time and go after high-value, high-leverage activities that can make millions, such as finding out your 4 conversion activators. Once you figure those out, what you need to do is to hire a freelancer who can design and develop your landing page. For this same reason, I'm giving you a fully functioning Figma file that you can show to your designer so they can copy it and make a page based on that and the information that you'll brief them. Here are the 2 downloadable materials for this lesson. First, and most importantly, we have the Appful landing page template explainer doc. Here, you'll find a detailed explanation about the Figma file along with the link and password. You will copy this template and adapt it to your own brand and your own information. I mean, your designer will do that for you. Secondly, as mentioned in the previous slide, to build your landing page, you'll need to hire a web designer and a web developer. All you have to do is copy and paste the job post templates that I wrote, and those will help you find the best possible talent on sites such as Upwork. You could also go on Fiverr, but then you'll have to do the search yourself, instead of having freelancers apply to your job post. You can also feel free to contact me at hello@doubleyourconversionrate.com and we can explore designing and building your landing page for you. But full disclosure, our prices are way higher than the standard market prices, so don't worry, I won't be offended. In fact, I prefer that you go with a freelancer so you can save some money if your business is just taking off.